continuing in this series. Join me as I spend 5 days driving the North Coast 500 in Scotland. The North Coast 500 is a 516-mile scenic route that takes you around the north coast of Scotland, starting and ending at Inverness Castle, with my route adding in some extra locations. In this series, I'll show you my highlights of the NC500, taking in all the exceptional driving and epic locations.
Well, good morning everybody, and welcome to day 4 of the NC500 up in Scotland.
I'm Jamie. I've never been a 9 till 5 guy, and seeking out new experiences has always called to me. Whether it's micro or something a bit bigger, join me on my next adventure. This is my NC500, day 4.
Lovely night's sleep last night. I was very surprised that I wasn't going to get a good night's sleep because I'm parked on this lay-by and there's a road there, but it's a lovely view. Look at that view here outside the door. And just for reference, I'm just outside Ullapool. Tried to stay in Ullapool at a campsite last night, but it was closed. So yeah, that was annoying. I didn't realise it was going to be closed, but whatever. It is winter after all. But yeah, so just got the kettle on. I'm going to make coffee for the morning. I always like to have a takeaway cup of coffee and a flask of coffee as well. So because I'm busy filming and going to all these places, you know, stopping to put the kettle on is a bit of a waste of time. So I always like to sort of sort myself out for the morning of coffee. But the first destination isn't too far from here actually. It's just down the road. So once this is done, I'm just going to tidy up a little bit more. I think I've done most of the stuff I've needed to do, and then I'm going to get going. So see you at the first destination.
As I snuck out that parking space, it wasn't far to go.
Continue on A835 for 7 miles.
So I'm currently at Corrieshalloch Gorge, but I'm just outside. The barriers are up. They don't open till 9:30 winter times, and it's 9 o'clock. So I'm just going to sit outside the entrance for half an hour until they open up because I want to show you this. It looks really, really cool. So yeah, so I'm just going to have a bit of coffee and wait here for half an hour, I suppose. Well, 9:30 came and they finally let me in. I went to get a parking ticket and then headed to the gorge.
Oh, so proper chilly today. Beanie and big jacket on, but just left the sort of the visitor area of the gorge. I'm the only person here, and I spoke to a guy that was sort of opening up the car park, and he said, "You'll probably be the only person. Welcome, you know, to the gorge. Enjoy it by yourself," sort of thing. But it was you've got to pay for parking. It's £5 for a car and £10 for like a large van or camper van, motorhome sort of thing. But they had good parking, and I'm happy to pay. It's a National Trust, and the place is, you know, beautiful. So happy to pay with those sort of things. So yeah, apart from being proper freezing and by myself, which is quite nice, I'm gonna head. I think it's about a 15-minute walk, the guy said, to the falls. So looking forward to it. Look, it's gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful day, but proper freezing. My hands are freezing holding this camera.
Corrieshalloch is one of the most spectacular gorges of its type in Britain and provides striking evidence of how glacial meltwater can create deep gorges. A short steep walk will bring you to the Victorian Suspension Bridge, where you can gaze down over a series of crashing waterfalls.
Whoa, that sort of makes your stomach go a little bit, and I'm fine with heights. And this is the other side. So that bridge is definitely worth going on. Don't look over the edge if you're afraid of heights though, because that is, I'm fine with heights really, and even that was like, ooh, come and visit yourself, because you'll see. It's worth visiting for that little gorge. Danger, gorge edge, unstable, stay on path. Okay, I will do. There is another car park just round the corner, which I've just noticed. So, because the walk is 15 minutes, and if you wanted a quicker way to the falls, there is a car park up there, just round the corner from where I parked. Just thought I'd let you know. Heading back now, and yeah, a bit out of breath. That was a really good walk for a morning.
Split pace.
1 mile, so that was good. Yeah, heading back to the van now. It's so cool seeing the ice going down the waterfall. I almost missed this. It's beautiful. It's just an area where the water's coming down. But you could definitely have bring your lunch down or breakfast or something like that from the cafe, I can imagine. Very nice in the summer. Definitely worth coming in.
I headed back up to the visitor centre to use their really good facilities. I looked around the cafe and ended up having a coffee and a morning sausage roll. After visiting the gorge, I got back on the road and found something that I wanted to do for days.
So, not perfect. Ooh, very slippery. But I'm getting so fed up with the van being absolutely filthy from the travel up from Inverness from south on day 0 that I found this as I was going past. I thought, oh yeah, I need to do it. So let's carry on.
After getting Benny semi-clean, I headed to the next destination, which is Victoria Falls.
So I didn't do a very good job cleaning Benny, but at least the glass and the windows are clear now, which is good. So basically we are now at Victoria Falls. It's been such a epic drive, about an hour and 20 minutes or so from the gorge, and I haven't filmed much. It's been just so beautiful. I've just been enjoying it. Like, I've just been in like a euphoric state of driving, and it's just been amazing. Like, the camera does not do this place justice at all, especially when the weather, I've really lucked out with the weather the last few days. It's been unbelievable. So anyway, we're up at Victoria Falls. There's a little car park, as you saw, where I parked Benny. And I've looked on Google Maps, and apparently the walk isn't very far, and you should be able to see some falls. So let's go and see if we can see some falls. Can you tell I like waterfalls? Okay, let's have a look. yeah, definitely worth coming to. This is lovely. Again, bring a picnic. Beautiful, like, river coming down there, and the falls are just there. Viewing platform just over there. Yeah, highly recommended. Right, let's go back to the van. There looks to be like there's paths that you can make this trip a lot longer here. Have a nice walk all around the forest, because it's basically covered with forests, and I can imagine you could walk for quite a way. I haven't got time for that really today, but I would highly recommend yeah, to come here. It's quiet. I'm the only person in the car park. I know it's the time of year, and I'm sure summer will be busier, but yeah, I highly recommend stopping here for lunch. You can't stay overnight here at all. It's the Forest Commission or whatever it is, but definitely worth stopping. And wow, it's blimmin' gorgeous. But I'm going back to the van now, and next is the famous Bealach Pass all the way to Applecross. So I've wanted to do this road for probably years, I would say. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to the van, get going on this pass, and then I'll probably stop at the top of the pass. Exciting.
After leaving the Victoria Falls car park, buzzing with excitement, I headed to the start of the pass.
Ooh, I'm a bit
Turn
nervous.
right onto Applecross Pass.
I'm a bit nervous.
Continue on Applecross Pass for 6 miles.
Hope the footage comes out okay. The sun is right ahead of me, so I got my glasses on. Someone passed. Loads of passing spaces, which is good. Here we go, single track road. Although saying that, the road before this was really good too. Really, really good. If all goes well, then I'll put the whole Applecross route on my channel, so you can have a look at that if you want. Bumpy. Touch wood, not too many cars just yet. It is absolutely stunning here though. I know this road is, it can be closed sometimes in the winter, depending on the conditions. But it's nice and dry, so there's no problem today. There's a couple of nice little stopping places here, which is nice, but I won't be stopping. Well, until we get to the top. I want to stop at the viewpoint at the top of the pass. Yeah, quite a lot of potholes, but I can imagine this road gets a beasting during the winter with all the snow. Saying it's getting quite steep on the left-hand side now. So if you're a passenger, you'll be able to see right down the cliffs at the moment. Yeah, the roads are getting thinner up here, that's for sure. The van Benny's doing fine at the moment, but definitely for bigger like motorhomes, possibly a bit dodgy. Also, I can imagine you want a van or any car really with a bit of grunt to it, especially if it's a heavy camper van. Because I'm in low gear at the moment, you can hear the engine sort of 3,000 revs, 2,500 revs to just change gear. It's quite steep, steeper than I was expecting actually.
So it looks like we're coming to the one of the first sort of sharp bends, I would have thought. Yeah, this is a sharp bend. Right, let's see how Benny does with this. Oh, done it in a oneer, that's good. There's a couple of wheel spins there though, it's a little bit icy up here. Okay, here's another sharp bend. Let's take the whole width of it. Yeah, no problem. And thankfully Benny's got the power to get up these quite high hills. Yeah, it's definitely ice about though. Check around the corners and make sure there's no one coming. So it says we've got 1 minute to the viewpoint. So that was fine. Exciting, exhilarating.
Your destination is on the left.
Awesome. Stop here for a cuppa. So, made it up the pass. I'm just at the viewpoint at on the Applecross Pass. Bealach it's called. A little 360. There's Benny there, doing well. There's well, there looks like a lovely walk up there. It'll be nice to do another time. But I have to, I'm just going to have a sip of coffee and then I'm going to go down to Applecross because I have to come back all the way back here. That's my plan so far anyway, and then find a camp, park up sort of over there at some point. So yeah, so let's go down to Applecross and finish the pass.
Head northwest on Applecross Pass.
Off we go again. Wow, it's beautiful. But loads of passing places, which is good. Hard to get eaten by the sun. Another sharp turning here. Check if there's anyone coming. No. Taking nice and slowly. No problem. The views up here are absolutely stunning. Although saying that, they've been stunning for the last couple of days. You've got to sort of check round the next corner to see if there's any cars coming, or vans. But like I said, you're seeing a edited version of this pass, the Applecross Pass, the Bealach Pass. But what I'm going to do, fingers crossed the footage comes out okay, is I'll put the whole pass up on my channel. So if you're interested to see, if you want to come out here and do this, you can see the whole thing, actually see what I just done and what it takes to drive this pass. And the truth is, it's not a problem at all actually. It's been fine. Turning right. The campsite down there.
In 300 yards, turn left towards Shore Street.
Nice little car park.
Turn right onto Shore Street.
Made it. Made it to Applecross. There's Benny. That was an epic trip. Applecross is lovely, just a really little village, I suppose. Car park here. There's the Applecross Inn over there. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Not much here. There's a little fuel station as well.
So I'm basically, well, there's toilets over there, that's good to know as well. But I'm basically just going to hang out here for a second, enjoy the view, and think about what I'm going to do next, really. I'm not too sure. So, yeah, I'll let you know in a minute what I think about doing. A couple of options, really. There's a campsite around the corner there, or I go back across the pass and try and find a park up, the other side. Let's have a think. I had a little walk around and saw where the toilets were, although you've got to pay 50p. Just spoke to another van, and there's no parking here really for overnight wild camping. It's a little community. I don't want to pee anyone off. So, and the campsite up there, I haven't checked that it's open or anything, but it looks expensive. So I'm going to head back over the pass and go and find a park up over on the other side. So I'm just going back over the pass now. I'm not going to film this bit, I'm just going to enjoy it and enjoy this incredible road. Because I can't imagine I'll be up here anytime soon again. Although I'd like to, but right, I'm going to do this. I carried on driving through some epic roads, as usual, and came across this lovely park up with a view. Oh, so I've just been driving a little bit, and I think I've found a really amazing park up. Look at the views here. And I suddenly stopped because I saw a sign that said, "Stay for the night." Let's come have a little look. Oh, it says £7. Okay, it's beautiful here, absolutely beautiful. I mean, there is a road there, but it's it's a quiet one. It says that as the car goes past. But I think for the £7 and peace and quiet, I think I'm going to stay here. Great. So I just used the Ringo parking app. £7 for the night. Very happy to do that for peace of mind and this beautiful view. So I'm going to chill for the night and get backing up the footage. It was such an epic day, but I am shattered. Another action-packed day. Blimey. Yeah, so what else can I say? Day 4 was amazing. Hopefully you can join me for day 5, which is going to be cool. I'm going to Skye. Right, exciting. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Coming up in the next video on the NC500. There we go. Man of Storr and its beautiful glory. It's definitely worth coming here. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I've had a nice wander around this beautiful castle. Let's talk about the NC500 in conclusion.